All right, guys, we're back. Apparently, dropping some frames. Oh, okay, we're good, I think. All right, I think we're fine. Let me know if anything breaks. I managed to get Fall Guys to display on OBS first try. It's a miracle. Actually, that's a lie. It took 2 tries, but I mean, for first try without having to reset everything, like without having to close the program. Sabike, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Enjoy your emotes, man. Welcome. So we're gonna see if we can get some wins before we finish on this. I need to catch up, man, before season 2. Hey, that looks pretty cool. Alex, is that from Half-Life? Or Half-Life, sorry, not Half-Life. Half-Life Alex. It's a pretty cool costume. I'm gonna skip on that though. You're gonna play. Trusty, thank you very much, man. Had an exam, so you just missed it, but you heard that I did it. Thanks, dude. Yeah, oh, we got redemption finally. That one Prince's run, like that would have been it, I think. I just, that hilt hit was really bad, so I'm glad that we didn't make that mistake. And we had the even harder scenario on Prince's too to start off with. So there's a couple things that are pretty spicy. Really, really difficult Slayer too, compared to what it could have been. And I leveled before him. So the late game tested me a bit. Nice outfit. You like the superhero one? Thank you. Yeah, the superhero is one of my favorites. But I would love to get the astronaut or the what else? The banana. One of those. Snazzy new clickbait picture from Shez. Oh, thank you, Rocco. Yeah, it was cool because like I kind of imagined it in my head that way, and I even like drew it for him. But he's just so good at making things like exactly how you'd imagine, I guess, but even better in some ways. So I'm very impressed by that. And considering he's very busy, he doesn't do commissions. Like it's very nice that he was able to help me. So I really appreciate that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yes, okay, we're fine. This song would be the original soundtrack for this level if I made the game. And it would be better. Novastar, I'm doing pretty good. Oh, I've never seen this before. This is new. What? That is strange. That is a really strange mix-up right there. So if anyone has played Fall Guys but hasn't played it recently, there's like remixed levels. The concepts for them, they stay like majority the same, but then there's parts that are changed that are really weird. I haven't seen that one yet. So I wonder, like, how do you even make it across that middle section? Ecode, what's up? How's it going, man? Frames are the best right now. So I was dropping some frames. I still might. It's fairly rare, but it happens. So I guess we'll just keep an eye on that. But I think it's fine though now. Sir Dash, thank you very much for the brand new sub. Enjoy your emotes, man. This emote looks like a purple fall guy hugging a heart. That is exactly what it is. That literally is what it is. It's a purple fall guy. All good, lots of work, but nonetheless, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking, man. Why do you only play games where gravity is the #1 cause of death? Because I'm just that person, I guess. I love dunking people or being dunked. It's an addiction. Like Like my dream was always to be a small object that can be thrown through a hoop with the maximum force, or thrown off a cliff. That's just what it is. I'm gonna lose on this one. Watch this. People are too good, dude. No way. Oh, that was so close. All right. And that wasn't even on like the remixed one. That was the regular one still. Damn. 16 out of 100. I know, right? Isn't that like the curse now? I can't even say like we're like on day whatever and make it impressive. It's almost like you just have to have 100 wins, or you're not even in it. You're nobody. You're nobody unless you have 100 wins on this game. That's like entry level into being an average player now. So we gotta build up to that. No music. There is music. It's just a little quiet. I can turn it up a bit. Here we go. Achieving the dream of being yeeted? Yes. Also, HP, good evening. What's up, man? Lifelong battle with my arch nemesis, Isaac Newton. In this life, it's dunker to get dunked on. The dunks in this game are crazy. Have I considered an SL1 no-hit Fall Guys? I am thinking about it, maybe. I was thinking maybe do like a damageless all mini games, no consumables, fists only, hitless, and also without using any kind of regular controller, so only Neuralink. What happens if you get 100 of 100 wins? There was people telling me that if you win 100 times in this, there's a special shop that's only for people that have won 100 times. I don't know if that's possible or true. So I guess Thunder maybe could verify. I think he's won over 100 times, so he could probably mention that, or someone in chat that's played a lot. But I was told there's a special store for people that have won that much. And then other than that, it's mainly just kind of a meme, I guess. Just doesn't really matter too much, but some people just have a lot of wins. And as a streamer, I think that when you're playing a game like this, displaying them is pretty helpful because people will ask about it. And I do plan to get 100 on this. I will play the game long enough to get 100 easily. I just want to improve at the Hex game, to be honest. Oh, there's some grabbers. Okay. You have 82. You haven't played much since the tournament. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't really stream this regularly anymore. I've been doing a lot of that run, but now I guess we can incorporate it back into the regular stuff we're doing halfway through the stream some days. Especially when the Season 2 drops. When the Season 2 drops, I'm going to do a full stream of it. The game is kind of expensive in your country. Do you think that this game has a lot more ground to go, or is it just hype and it'll die soon? I don't think it's going to die the way people think it's going to die, because I had people tell me, like, oh, this game's not going to be cool in, like, the next week or whatever, and then, like, look what happens. It's still cool, you know? It's really a matter of how they update it. So I think it'll slowly simmer down, but I don't think it's going to just completely drop off unless they do something crazy to make it not fun. And what they've done so far, they've just changed stuff up a little bit, but that's kind of to hold you over until they actually make the whole, like, they remake all the levels again. So it'll just be a different game. I mean, same mechanics, but a different game when Season 2 comes out.
Let strength be granted, so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Best study stream.
I feel like this is definitely the meta, just going on that rotating part. Slip, thank you for the 2 months. Welcome back, man. Yellow's trying to help. They can't though. Oh, it's looking a little barren there. I might lose still. Imagine losing still. Oh, there we go. Nice. Jinx is so blah. I don't really like Jinx. Jinx, Memory Game, and Tail Tag can leave if they want. Although I haven't gotten a Tail Tag that's non-team. Or sorry, I haven't gotten the team Tail Tag for a while. The team one specifically. In the last handful of times I played this. I heard they send you a certificate in the mail when you get 100 wins. They do. They give you like a Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory golden ticket. You get to go and swim in the water that's not supposed to be swimming. People grabbing this early on this one thinking people are gonna fall for it. Like, who is this pink guy, dude? What a Smurf account, man. He definitely like made a new account or like made his dude basic to make it look like he's a new player. I guarantee. The level of just respect I have for other people on this is like so much greater than some that I see. Like, I don't even grab that much. I probably should. Yeah. Team Tail Tag seems so random. Like you were the golden god of gamers. You could get your team 1 point. Yeah, like some of the team games, it doesn't matter how good you individually are. It's heavily dependent on the entire team, and you can't choose that all the time. So if you're not with a squad of people, it's hard to say you're going to win. That's why playing with friends on this is the most fun, because on team games, you can lock down the finals a lot easier. And then it's just a matter of like someone in your squad winning, or maybe like a select group of other people, and that's much more fun. Because then even if someone wins that's your friend, it's like, you know, you guys kind of like got there together, so you can celebrate their victory too. But it's hard to even make it to the finals without the good teams, or hoping your team's going to be decent. Okay, this is news. There's hammers in this game now. That's really smart, actually.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended.
Oh, can he save it?
So the world might be mended.
Yes.
Congrats on the pyro runs, Quill. Keep up the great streams.
Yeah, our team's struggling. They're all in one spot. Everyone's playing goalie. I don't know if I trust. I gotta trust them. I gotta trust them, dude. Let's go. What the hell was that? Oh yeah, okay, he just kind of came out of nowhere. Victor, thank you so much for the 11 months. Welcome back, dude. Oh, that's a good setup. Could have gone over their head there. It's gonna be an overtime. I want to grab this one. Whoever was the original pink dude, it's one of the two dudes that don't have a costume. They need to be watched. Because they're putting in the most effort on that team. For, like, offense at least. Alright, one clutch at the end right here is all we need, dude. Just get it in there. They're all there. Everything we need is there. Come on, yellow. Yellow, you are fumbling. Just knock it in there. Come on. Easy. What is happening? Grab those blues if you need to. One dude in the Alex costume is going to single-handedly score. Watch this. Yep. Called it. Easy. Victor, thanks for the congrats on that run, dude. I hope you enjoyed it. When you heard "Let Strength Be Granted," so the world might be mended. In Demon Souls trailer, you were guessing they were copying my channel. You thought they copied me. That's funny. 0 goals, yeah. Face reveal of Thander. Oh man, there is a face cam. You just can't see it. You have to look really closely. It's only for people that have 21/20 vision. It's a little bit biased, but I kind of like that sort of vibe for the stream, you know. Did the level of players increase since release? It's always been 60 for the base amount, and then there could be different amounts of people in different games depending on certain amounts of people eliminated or like the order of them. It's a 2x2 pixel size cam. Simple. It's going pretty good. We got our pyromancy run for DS3. We're just gonna chilling with this for a little bit before we finish. Wanted to see if I could at least do something cool on it before we're done. But we've suffered the plight of the team games now. I wasn't good enough to stop the one person on their team from scoring, so now we gotta get back to the finals. I think it's because on the team games, I don't like playing super offensively. I like to always have the option of being the goalie because I don't really know if someone's going to keep that play style in mind. Some people play one role, that's it. I try to like shuffle them depending on like what the situation is, but I never go like full offense because unless I'm playing with friends, because I don't know like what's going on at the goal and I get afraid that people are not going to be watching it. Oh, Big Edis, can we get hit by it? How does this work? Okay. That was the first time we saw Big Edis. Been bullied into bullying. What happens when you get 100 wins? I don't think anything actually really happens, to be honest. There was a joke about the whole store thing. I don't know if that's true, though. Like a special 100 crown store or 100 win store. Is there a way to check the playlist that I have going? Yep, but if you type in !now playing. So the regular playlist command is for the one that I use for the intro. Or I'll type the other one in the stream. There we go. Passerby, thank you very much, man. Thank you for the congrats. You go to the Fall Guys World Championship, dude. I wish there was a World Championship. This is such a fun game. Like there is another tournament coming up that I am in, hosted by AAA again. So maybe this time I'll get crowns and be able to advance. But before then, though, I need to practice the Hex game, and I probably could get a slight bit better at the jump showdown. Fall Mountain I'm pretty decent at, but now that they've changed some things, I don't know if Fall Mountain's different at the end now. So I got whacked over the wall. The last time I made it there, I was right by the crown. I was in first place, and then I just went on the wrong side and got knocked over the wall. So avoiding that and getting better at the other finals would be really good. Fall Guys with DS3 music for increased intensity. That would be pretty scary, actually. I probably would be tensing up for no reason. I'd just be like looking for people throwing fire bombs at me or like dogs or something. Cowboy Bebop music. This is I think it's a cover album. Oh, maybe this one isn't. So the artist is Sung Ha Jung. He usually does covers, but he has his own album too. I can't tell if this is his album or not.
So the world might be mended.
Love your stream, Squill.
And the song Isn't She Lovely? So I don't know if that's like a original. Let me see. I think it's his album, to be honest. It just says mixtape. This one is a cover? Okay. Oh, Stevie Wonder. Okay, I see. I see. Yeah, I was looking at the front of it, and like some of them, I think they kind of say, like it says like which one's his and like which one is just like a collection of other stuff. This one is like an older one, I guess, mixtape. So, but yeah, he's got several cover albums and then some of his own stuff. Mother's Cake released a new album today. Mother's Cake. I don't know what that is. Have I considered a guitar stream? Yeah, I got a new sound card, so that's a possibility now. I think I actually can do it. Now the only issue is like I can't talk while doing it though, so there'd be like no mic, because it would take the priority of that. Unless somehow I can use the ASIO for my mic through OBS and use the other stuff. So I'll test that out, but the latency issue I think is completely solved that I had. And it's funny because I was talking to the guy at the store about it, and he was trying to tell me that I was wrong, and then I went home and I was actually right the whole time, exactly about what we were talking about. And he was a nice guy, he was a really cool dude, but like he was missing the point on what I was trying to say, because like I guess his son streams and stuff like that too, so he knows about it. He knows about building PCs, but he didn't understand that my sample rate and flexibility with that actually can change the latency, and in doing so, the latency for the same sample rate for this is actually less than the other cards. So I just have to guarantee that on the standalone app for bias effects, and then I can most likely do the music stream. Because I'd rather use some time on stream to learn some stuff rather than just do it off stream. It's a little bit easier then, and then all the time I can spend writing things or doing my own stuff. So I'll have to test that, man. I've just been really worried more about the PC situation I have right now, where my mic won't work on anything at all, and Windows doesn't even recognize it, even though it says it works. So I have to like make a workaround just to use OBS. It's got your Fractal FM3 today. That's amazing, dude. I am slowly but surely sinking into the whole of either a Kemper Helix or an Axe-Fx, just because, like, dude, honestly, I think I'm just gonna end up getting one eventually. It's just like the plan in the end. It's just genuinely the best thing you can have, and it'll last you probably forever too. So I shouldn't have jumped from there. I want to dive across the whole thing. So that's awesome, dude. I hope that treats you well. Fractal makes really good equipment. I was offered a Kemper for free just to kind of borrow, and I turned it down because I'm like, if I use this, I'm gonna get so addicted to it that going back to the regular stuff is gonna be so much lower quality that it almost won't be fair. And I'm gonna be like kind of mad. So I turned down the opportunity to basically use a Kemper for a month, which is like a very expensive piece of equipment. So I mean, I should have taken the opportunity for it. Then I would have got a better idea if it would work in the setup, and I'd like it. Your buddy has an Axe-Fx. They're wonderful. They're just ridiculous. It's literally the meta for touring artists, or like home studio for sure. It's a weird feeling when you're sure you're right, but some guy with more self-confidence makes you lose a point in conversation. Well, the thing is, like, if someone won't kind of like if like I'm trying to explain something and then they don't get it after a while, I'll just give up. So it's like kind of like I just kind of see their point, and we had a really good conversation because of that. It's because I didn't argue with him. And he was an awesome dude, just like he was unfortunately incorrect about one detail that was the whole point of me buying this thing, aside from the fact that my other sound card actually had some issues with the circuitry and power failure. And he didn't understand power failure or power state failure blue screens and all that, so I couldn't really kind of get the point across with that. I think he misinterpreted what I was saying, but it was yeah, I guess it was a good example of, like, again, like not being able to kind of see the same perspective, but like still having a good conversation. Because to be fair, at a lot of music stores I've been to, people can be very, very conceited and not the nicest, and they will judge you heavily as well. Had some very rude people, and then they change their tone as soon as you start playing music. But before they know anything about you, they'll definitely think differently. So I always appreciate just people that are nice at music stores. Have you seen Lucid Cars? I don't know what that is. That was a really, really rough Fall Mountain, dude. I didn't make that many mistakes. Got destroyed. On the waiting list, Martin, for what? Robin, what's up? How's it going? May need a PS5 at launch, Suko. I did pre-order one, yeah. Which PS5 are you gonna buy, digital or normal? I got the disc one because I have disc games, so I want to be able to play those. And I wanted Demon Souls on disc as well because I don't want to. I want to hold on to it. And then if anyone wants to bring their games that I know that has PS4, they can bring their disc games. Like one of my buddies has like all of his games on disc, so if we were ever gonna play anything, he wouldn't be able to let me borrow something, or we wouldn't be able to play it unless it was on that. Are you on the waiting list for another chance at the Kemper? Oh, it's not like a waiting list thing. So my buddy used to work at the shop that I live by, and he would basically just let me, like if I wanted to try stuff, like for example, I bought a guitar from there, I played it, everything, it was final, and then he let me like take it back and exchange it just based on the fact I didn't like it because he understands all that stuff. He was kind of like the, I guess, guitar guy there, if you will, like the guy that was like really into guitars. So he offered me the opportunity to use the Kemper because they had one that was used there and no one was renting it, and he's like, yeah, you can take it for free because no one's going to you know, use it other than me. So he actually ended up using it himself instead. And yeah, I wish I said yes because those things are insanely good. I don't think it really gets better than that. It's just a preference of like what company makes the unit at that point, right? Am I a fan of God of War? I've never really been a fan of God of War, but I do like the new one's a cool game. I just couldn't really, I tried to play it 3 times. First time I got a decent amount through, second time went back to it, couldn't really continue to captivate me, and then the third time I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna play off stream, and it's still just, I mean, it was kind of stale at that point for me, but I really do like what they did with the series, so I hope that if they make another one I can get into it. It's just I've never been like a super fan of the old ones. I also tried those out and then I never really beat any of them. There's a long waiting list for both the FM3 and the Axe FX. Oh, you mean like a back order? So like if you order one, they have to, there's a delay until you can actually get your unit? Is what you're saying? And getting Demon Souls at launch, gotta wait for the 2021 PS5 batch. 2021. Wait, they're not going to be making. They're not releasing a second wave of consoles for the rest of the year. Oh, I guess because like yeah, November, December, so that would be like a couple months or a month and a half. I thought it was, like, I keep forgetting. It's not October. It's still September, so we still have 2 months. You can't even order it until you're up, so there's like a queue for it. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, so this one was available through the store, but I don't actually know if you could straight up buy that one or if it was just for rental or whatever. I was even surprised they even carry stuff like that, because that's like super high end, right? Their audio department's not necessarily the most sophisticated, so it was really impressive. Like actually, this is funny because like this is another conversation I had with another person that does like sound stuff, and they were like, because I showed them my audio chain, they're like, why are you running a Cloudlifter and a DBX into your sound card? And I was like, because it's better. And at first they actually thought I would, like, they were like, they would have never like assumed that that was even possible, but then like, you know what, actually that explains why your sound is the way it is. And the guy at the store, when I got the original, I got like a compressor instead of the DBX. It was supposed to basically serve the purpose of what the DBX does now, but it was like a more budget version, and I was gonna run it with the Cloudlifter, and I did. And he's like, you don't need to do that, that's kind of stupid. He's like, there's no point, like it's not gonna do anything. And I was like, yes it will. And we had a little bit of a debate over it, and then I get home and what do I know, it works way better. So I mean, I think sometimes people just they only have so much experience in their own way with something. They don't really know how effective it could be for what I'm trying to go for, so there's a misconception. But It's funny though. So I guess the moral is don't necessarily dismiss stuff until you've like kind of tested it. But same place though, same story, exact same location, different guy though. I never got to go back to tell him it did work out. I kind of wanted to just so he wouldn't misinform people in the future upon selling products, but I think that he was trying to get at more of like it's not necessary, but I was going for a particular kind of sound, right? You live in Australia, you gotta wait till next year. Midnight, missed the midnight pre-order, but you pre-ordered yours live on stream along with Demon Souls. You missed the midnight one, but you pre-ordered it on stream. Like you mean you pre-ordered like a second wave, like you put in like a reservation for one that's like the next time. Lucid e-car much cooler than Tesla in your opinion? I've never heard of this Lucid e-car thing. I gotta check that out. Let me see what this is. Former Tesla chief engineer, their first vehicle is electric saying, okay, to compete with Model S. Financed by Chinese investors. That's interesting. Looks like it could be in Tron or something like that. That's funny. The Demon Souls remake is different from Studio, right? It's FromSoft trusted Bluepoint Games to do the remake for them. The same people that did Shadow of the Colossus. So they don't do the remakes themselves. And I think it was Q-Lock for DS1, so we're getting a different level of quality than we did for DS1 remastered at least. And obviously it's remade, so it's, yeah. Whatever you saw in Shadow of the Colossus, the quality that game offered compared to the original is probably along the lines of what you're going to see in Demon Souls. Your game store had pre-orders for the next wave. Oh, that's nice. Oh, this is really bad. Keep forgetting I'm playing on PC too, so we gotta hustle. Oh, that almost worked out nicely. Come on, dude. There we go.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
The child is born.
People trying to throw people off at the end of this one. Oh man, that's funny. McDan, thank you for the 9 months. Welcome back. Lucid Dream Edition has insane specs. That's such a funny name for a car. Yeah, what are the specs on it? I wonder how Tesla feels about one of their previous engineers competing with them. I guess it's inevitable. Like some of the stuff they have, it's not like they kind of wanted to make the technology widespread so any motor company can utilize the same kind of stuff. It's not like it's super proprietary. I mean, they have certain things that are obviously their own, but I think he wanted people to be able to like do similar things. So maybe he doesn't really care, but just like a previous engineer from them. That's interesting. How many times have you heard "Touch the Darkness Within Me"? Probably a lot, because I've leveled up a lot in Demon Souls, so hundreds upon hundreds, maybe even 1,000 times. I don't even know. Demon Souls remake is from a different studio, so the trailer gameplay style looks a bit toony. Kind of toony. Can't play Cuphead in a Lucid though. Yeah, you can play Cuphead in a Tesla, so that's much better. Only reason to buy one. I mean, you don't need to get like a PS4 or like a PC to play Cuphead. You get a Tesla, that's fine. Way better. And then you have a comfy chair. You get a chair with it too. Can you imagine? Getting Cuphead, but you get a chair as well. Such a great deal. The jumping is potato on this right now. Okay, I'm gonna go get that horse. Eliminated. Okay. Team games, amazing. Love it. Yay. Although I did screw up pretty early though. I think it froze. That's weird. It's like stuck on this screen. Is this game harder than Souls Challenge Run? Sometimes it can be very frustrating, but not necessarily. No, you can win much easier than doing runs. Teslas are shit. One dude had his bumper fall off because it rained too much. Really? I can't exit this. Oh, here we go. Failed to receive rewards from server. Maybe they'll give me a fake crown. Let's hope. All right, we're gonna see if we can do a couple more before we finish. I really want to win once. Come on, we're gonna do it. Interstellar music's playing. Jump Showdown or Fall Mountain next time. I got it. Alpha this weekend if you're not busy, Lethal. I don't know if I'll be able to stream it, but I can play it off stream maybe just for like an hour or so. Because I'm gonna be doing Sekiro Randomizer on Saturday, and then I'm gonna be doing Hollow Knight on Sunday. And there's a meeting on Sunday as well. So that'll take up some extra time outside of that. I'll probably do that before the stream and then go right into Hollow Knight. But yeah, no, I do want to try it at some point. Yeah, for sure. I'll try to get it set up today, or I'll have it downloaded so that like it'll be ready. Lucid Dream is 1080 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 2.5, and 500-mile range, if you remember correctly. 1K horsepower, 0 to 60 in 2.5. Damn, man. What's the price on that? That's sounds wild. I wonder if people are gonna drag those. Just like strip them and try to like run them in races or whatever. Be on your belly half a second before reaching the mill. Be on your belly half a second before reaching the mill, so it doesn't make you fall again on Whirligig. Okay. Oh, you're talking about that middle section where I fall right before the that super fast fan. Because I was doing that for a little bit, where you recover out of the slide and you're walking already when you fall. It's 150,000. Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense. I was gonna say, like, with those numbers, like you're probably paying a lot of money. That's it's quite a price. On the very edge though, not the center? Okay. I see. That's the highest model. There's a lower model like the Tesla has the Model 3. Okay, that makes more sense then. Yeah, I wasn't sure like what division of their company like that was, like what that was competing with specifically. Like that sounds wild though. Everyone's sleeping on fuel cell cars. Definitely excited to see what happens in like the next while. I mean, I'm just waiting for like the fossil fuel thing to kind of like fall into itself and kind of just, you know, the 0.0 energy and all that. Like that's going to be an interesting thing whenever. I don't know if that's going to happen in my lifetime. I would hope to see like the whole, you know, like, hey, you know, like why are we still using fossil fuels? Isn't that a little bit fishy? You know, that whole thing come down. That'd be amazing. Uh-oh. Okay, not joking around on Slime Climb anymore. We're going for basic strats. That green fall guy looks hilarious. Looks like a booger. I want that color. Okay, those were in sync. That's not really gonna work. And there's no remix on this one, so we have the classic obstacles here. Easy win. Fuel cells can be just as good as electric, in your opinion, as long as there are profits to be made. We will still be going on fossil fuels somewhere in the world. Probably, yeah. Currently working on completing your first zero-hit run of DS3, Sir Dash. Getting to Aldrich as your PB. Also attempting a zero-hit run of DSR on the Switch. Ooh, that's awesome. Are you playing on the Switch with it in handheld mode, or just like that's just the version that you play on, like with a regular controller? You thought they updated Slime Climb? They did, but the thing is, like, you can still get the original levels, I think. So you'll see the ones that are remixed and the original ones. Man, this green fall guy looks so funny. I love that. We need cars that are only powered on no hit run clenching. Just like the square pounds of pressure that produce diamonds with your butt. And those diamonds can just be used as fuel too. Bogul, what's up, man? Haven't been around to see a stream in a long time. Great to see you on again. Oh, we'll be going definitely the next couple days as well. I probably will take off
granted, so the world might be mended.
A day next week or so instead of 2 days, because this week was a little bit smaller.
Glad to see you enjoying yourself with Souls again. Can't wait to see more from you, D.
But yeah, no days off until at least like next week, so there'll be some streams tomorrow. We're gonna be done pretty soon when it comes to this stuff. I want to see if I can get a win before we finish, but we'll probably only do this and then like one more round. Revoska the Griffin, thank you for the 2 months. Welcome back, man. All right, which direction are we headed here? Gonna go straight to the side. All right. Yellow clearly beating red, but is red out on the field trying to dominate here? Oh, right into the hammer. And red is kind of catching up. Oh, it's over. It's over, dude. It was good. Team games. Play with the Joy-Con controllers. You also have DSR on PS4 and PC. Okay. I see. That's cool, man. Playing on the Switch. I wonder what that's like. Oh, another glitch too. Error failed to do the thing. So it's gonna kick us. So yeah, I wonder what they're looking at. There we go. At least it was a little bit quicker this time. It's over, yellow. Dude, I love all these team games we're getting right now. Where are the single player ones? I'm on PC, Skyline, yeah. I have played this on PS4 before. It's, I mean, it was better for not having cheaters, but now they've fixed that on PC, so I think that it's just a matter of preference now, but, it's a little bit rough on the original PS4 from what I've tried. On the Pro, it's much better. Playing DSR on Switch is a unique experience. A couple buttons were swapped. I'm trying to figure out exactly how that would work. Yeah, because you have your face buttons, and then you have both. You still have both of the R1, R2, But because it's Nintendo, A and B would be different. Or like your selection to go through, it would be basically the opposite. So are those buttons switched? And then in terms of like L3, R3, I think that still works. So yeah, I feel like it would just be really hard to play it with the handheld version. I kind of want to do that just for like the shits and giggles, but I don't want to buy the game for Switch if I'm not going to actually use it enough. So if someone has it and I can borrow it at some point, I will try a handheld run on that just for fun, even not even on stream, just to see what it's like. The Estes? Oh, the Estes is switched. Okay. All right, this is another remixed one. So there's multiple iterations of it. Apparently this one has 3 different versions where you can have horizontal balls at the end and then the pins, or you can have vertical balls and the pins, or you can have vertical balls and the hammers, as far as I've seen. And I don't know if there's vertical balls and hammers too, or sorry, horizontal balls and hammers, but be insane. I want to see if I can get knocked by this one. Boosted. Here we go. That bird's not making it. Oh, shit. The Estes and jump stamina button are swapped, but you remap them to the usual inputs to avoid confusion. Okay, that's good that you can still do that then. I heard that on the Switch version, the sound is very weird. Like the way they did the compression of it, it sounds not full enough. Like there's not really much depth to it, even with playing it in console mode. So that's like the main thing that was mentioned. I think Peeve was complaining about it the day I saw the Switch version. Okay, Team Tail Tag. I'm okay at this. This is okay. This is fine. I haven't gotten this one for a while. Oh, man. Can we do it? That blue's gonna come back. There we go. That yellow's like, I really want a tail, but I don't know where to look for it. Damn it. I feel bad for him. Real chill in the corner right here. Just hide the tail. I think some of this is heavily dependent on camera angles, like you want to conceal the tail properly. I grabbed him and he didn't give me it back. That's wild, dude. Get out of here. That jump from the yellow at the end. Didn't notice any real difference with the overall sound quality, to be honest. You could score a Switch copy and send it my way. Oh, no, don't worry about, like, sending me anything. I just mean if I have a friend that ever owns it. Like, maybe I go on a, like, a little bit of a trip with people from Twitch and they stream and they have it, then I would be down to try it. I just never thought it was necessary because I wouldn't really be playing it. If I played Switch, I'd probably be playing exclusive games, not the third-party ones. Speaking of which, we got to figure out what time to do SM64. I might wait on that a little bit because I guess the directory for that's always okay. Like, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I do want to play that, but I want to finish Hollow Knight first. Did I play in a freezer? If I did, I'd probably have hypothermia, but as far as I understand, I don't know. Could try that one day. Also have to master insane breathing techniques and the mental fortitude of a literal god, and then we'll stream in a freezer. Gonna play SM64, Robin. Yeah, I'm gonna get the 3D All Stars. I just wasn't sure when I was gonna stream it. I had never played Galaxy before. That'd be a first time. I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream Galaxy, but I just wanted it anyways. So I wanted to try it when it came out a long time ago, but I didn't have a Wii. And then Sunshine was one of my favorites always, and then SM64 as well. I just hadn't played it for a really long time. So that'll be hilarious. Then I wanted to speedrun it, but they fixed one of the biggest skips in speedrunning, so there might be a new category made specifically for the Switch version, which in that case I'll try that. Have you talked about your next project yet, Beliba? Do you mean like for runs on Dark Souls? I have a lot of stuff in my mind, dude. But I'm not really talking about too many things these days. I'm kind of just doing them, and then you'll see. If there's anything that has already been practiced and I'm going to be like playing it on a certain date and I'm going to be starting like a big thing, I will let you know days before, but I'm not going to tell you like a month or two in advance. Or weeks in advance. I would just rest assured there's going to be a lot of cool stuff that I'm excited for. Do you like Fall Guys? Dude, I love this game. It's one of my favorite games. It is the #1 that I've played this year. It'll probably get beaten by Demon's Souls, but I think that it's still my favorite multiplayer game this year. At the very least. Still haven't done the DS1 cosplay mod yet, Robin. I know there's so many mods to still do. There's Convergence, there's Ascension on DS3 and on DS1. There's a Pokemon mod now for apparently DS3. There's Sekiro is actually going to have an official boss rush, which will be from FromSoft. That's going to be on. There's going to be like so many things, man. And not to mention updates for previous mods that might change them even more, like Cinders, going back to that, whatever. So yeah, there's definitely a few mods that we have to continue, sorry, that we have to try going forward. Super Mario 3D All-Stars is a great time. You streamed Mario Galaxy for 6 hours yesterday on your channel. Nice, nice. And I saw they made some updates to it, so like it's obviously like versions of the original, but it's not quite. I'm gonna fall through on this one. Gonna get down to the layer below this one, and we're just gonna start wrecking the purple. This is how you be evil in video games. Damn, dude. He probably fell like right after me. That was so close. That was a very close one. All right, well, that's that. That's that. With Nintendo making Super Mario All-Stars 3D a limited release and will no longer be manufactured or digitally available. You've stopped all supported Nintendo? Will be no longer manufactured or available. Nintendo is like one of those companies where it's like, hey, we make cool stuff, but we are gonna be the worst business people of all time just because we can, and we're gonna laugh at you for no reason. Like there's so many things they do, and the justification for it, there's no logic to it, and there's no benefit for them either that I can even see. Some of the things they've done like literally don't make sense, but it's Nintendo though, so there you go. Anyways, I'm gonna be done now, guys. We're gonna be ending. Thank you so much for enjoying the stream. We're gonna find someone that we can host and surprise, but we'll be back tomorrow with Sekiro Randomizer, enemy and items. Here's the Twitter to know when I go live, and here's the YouTube. If you want to see anything you missed, I'll be putting that run on there. It'll probably be there by tomorrow before we start at the latest, because it'll probably have to process and stuff. Let's see who is live.
Yeah, for example,
oh, you know what? All right, we've been talking about Demon Souls. So we rated Apollo the other day, and she was ending. I'm gonna rate Apollo again because she's actually playing Demon Souls now, and apparently she's having a really hard time. So maybe you guys can help her. I will see you guys there, and again tomorrow. Let's go.